What's up, my people? Let us see the price action, and is another video showing us how to use a fib to measure the retracement of a trade when you want to enter a trade, so that you can have a concrete place on how to enter a trade, on how to measure a retracement, a valid retracement, so that you can minimize your losses, and you can incorporate this strategy in your trading plan, and it gives you a lot of an edge in perfecting your setups. So as you can see here, the market structure, there was a nice market structure shift. By the way, this was the Wednesday delivery. On a Thursday there was no much activity here, it was mostly consolidation, but we will enter it and see how you can take a trade from this kind of movement here. We can start on Thursday here, and let us drop down. We will start on the New York Open. Nasdaq we always open on 9:30 New York time. So at New York time 9:30 in Kenyan time is around around 4:30. 4:30 is 9:30 in New York time. We mostly trade Nasdaq on New York sessions mostly, since it has a lot of liquidity going, and the volume is well placed so that you can capture some trades there. And as you can see, we are back here in 9:30, and when you see 9:30 on the 9:30 candle, we are on the 5-minute time frame. On the 9:30 candle, we see a nice retracement down, taking out these relative equal lows behind here. These relative equal lows present here, we took them out, then rallied higher, taking out this high again. After taking out this high here, the movement above almost like it ended. Like as you can see here, when it took out this high, it started retracing downwards, and when we drop down, forming an order block here, this green candle before this downward movement is an order block. So when it formed an order block up here, retracing downwards, failed to take out this low, but started rallying higher, but failed to take out this high, since there was a nice order block here with a fair value gap displacement. And what do we always say when we want to enter a change in market structure with a fair value gap inside it? The stop loss will be above that previous high there, and your take profit will be on this low here. And as you can see, it reached that low, and as using a fib, let us drop down into 1-minute time frame. This is the fair value gap which we saw on the 5-minute time frame, and as you can see here, we can see clearly on the 1-minute time frame that there was a very nice market structure shift here. Nice market structure shift here, taking out this low, rallying down, failing to take out this low, leaving a very nice fair value gap here. The market retraced. You could have entered here for your first entry, second entry, third entry, since it failed to take out this high, and your stop losses will be here. And if we measure that short position, I bet it can have a nice 1 to 3 trade. Yeah, it is a 1 to 2 trade, of which you could risk $75 to get $152 in profit. Nice 1 to 2 trade. It didn't have a lot of movement, since the next day was a holiday, and this typically happens on Nasdaq. When there's a holiday or after an holiday, there's less liquidity on the market. And when we measure with a fib, I promised you guys that on my next video I will give you my fibionachi settings. they're just the same ones like the ICT's one, so no much difference. So as you can see here, the 62 and 75% level were met. The 75 level wasn't met, but the 62% level was met, where I usually love to take my trades on the 62% level above the midpoint equilibrium, the 50% level. The 72% level was met here, putting your position here, putting your short position here, entering with your stop loss on that high and your take profit. Your first take profit on the zero mark here on this low that we measured the fib with, and your second profit on this low here. You could have garnered a lot of money, but when your trade will take out this low here, you could just take your stop loss on the midpoint and let your trade run risk-free. And with that, here are the settings of my fib. You can take a screenshot so that you can save and have them set. But it's already on this channel. There's a video which I already talked about this fibionachi retracement strategy. This is just a recap of it. And with that, let us meet in the next video. Goodbye.